So, welcome to episode 4 of the Gabriel Bortoleto career mode. This is going to be the Imola Grand Prix, and we're just going to do some of these specialist guys. Let's have a look. That should be fine. Yeah. Right, that's all good. R&D. We've actually jumped Haas in the standings. Like, we've made quite a big gain, actually, which is always nice. And let's just advance time, as there's going to be a season break for some silly reason. But we'll gain our R&D points. We've got our aero packages come through, which is nice, and more R&D. So let's see, actually, what we can purchase when we do get the R&D. So we can always get rear downforce, which will be useful for Monaco. And there's more front downforce. Okay. And then in terms of chassis, there's always weight reduction and tyre wear. And I did buy the power. So let's go into this season break and get some more R&D. Get another upgrade on the car, which is all just really nice. What's Hulkenberg looking at? Rear downforce. Okay, I'll let him buy that then. This is a bit expensive. Oh, he's got tyre wear. Okay. That actually really helps then. You know what? I'll just buy rear downforce myself. That'll come through for Spain. And hopefully... that's failed. Okay, we were going to have a big power upgrade, but unfortunately not everything goes on the car. But Imola, I think, well, we'll do fine, I guess. And let's see what happens. So it's actually going to be a wet qualifying, which is quite interesting. That'll definitely throw a spanner in the works. And talking of qualifying, we are going to skip to that now. So, going out for our first qualifying session, we do run a bit wide going into that corner, but we are going to start our first lap. Everyone is on full wets, which isn't the right tyre. I know the engineer and everyone's saying it's the right tyre, but I can guarantee you it's not. So hopefully we can make some inroads on the AI today, but not when we're sliding all over the place like that. So we need to cut that out if we want to get a good time, as we take this section quite nicely, actually, apart from that little slide on exit, and really try and flick it in through there. You want to get as much rotation as possible because it is quite understeery, and especially in the wet too. So even this corner, you really want to flick the car in and try get that front end bite to get you towards the apex. But we take Aqua Minerale quite nicely, and we've actually gone purple in the middle sector, which is pretty crazy, and we are just bunny hopping over those curbs as well. But I think we're actually catching up to someone as well, which is always a good sign when you're on a qualifying lap and you're catching up to a slower car. Always a good sign. But he's peeling off into the pits, actually, so he's just going slow anyway. But we are into P3.
Yeah, it's a decent lap.
So
not too bad.
I knew it. I absolutely knew it. They were going much slower on wets, and unfortunately it does dry up a bit. It's still raining, but it's now Inter's conditions, and the AI have actually realised that it's Inter's conditions, so now I don't really have that advantage of tyres. So let's just go into this lap. We cut that like crazy. It was a bit too much. I don't have strict track limits, but that was a big cut. As I couldn't really see the curbs actually, because the water on the track was sort of reflecting, and I couldn't actually see half of the time where the curbs were. But going on to this lap, obviously we're gonna be like crazy on our time because it's obviously a better track. So we're 2 seconds up going into Acqua Minerale. We go a bit wide and we don't get the best of exits, but we're still up on our time. We're still up on George Russell, I think that is, by 2 seconds. I don't think he's set a lap though. Yeah, his lap was on wet, so that's not accurate. But going into the last 2 corners, we brake really late there, actually get it stopped quite nicely, and we get pretty decent exit coming out the final corner. And where's this going to put us?
Where's that put us then? P10. That's pretty good. I feel like there was more in that lap. I was a bit under the limit because the conditions were quite different, but Hulkenberg gets P9, which is nice. And the Williams are absolutely rapid. 3rd and 5th is crazy. Yeah, I don't think I did too bad. The Mercedes, whoa, what is going on with them lot? They're not having a great season at all, but let's just move on to the race now, and we'll let the chaos unfold as we move up to 80 rated, which is quite nice.
So, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go for the Emilia-Romagna Autodromo Enzo Edino Ferrari, whatever the hell this race is called. It's lights out and away we go. And we absolutely send it into turn. Well, that was a bit rash, but I really wanted to be aggressive on this race start, but for some reason we've got old tyres. Our rears are already on 7%. And on the formation lap, I wasn't even...
Why are my rears on 6% already?
I was just driving normally on the formation lap, but for some reason we've got some tyre wear.
How's that happen then? They're already... Oh my god. I'm going to lose so much time now, aren't I?
So the AI are essentially starting on fresh mediums with 0%, and I'm starting with 8%. So we're going to be pretty slow on this stint now, so that's going to really affect us throughout the race, as you're going to see. So yeah, we really need to... This is more of a damage limitation race now.
There is no way. 10%.
And it's creeping up to 10% now as Ocon tries to squeeze through.
Ocon's trying to push himself through.
And now it's
10% on the right rear. What is going on?
So tyre wear is pretty awful, as we skip route actually to lap 4, and Albon
if Hulkenberg gets ahead of Ocon, I'm going to let Hulkenberg through and then hold up everybody else.
But yeah, Albon, as I was saying, has gapped us
just to help him in his race, because I don't have the pace now, clearly, because of these silly tyres.
As
Ocon's trying to force his way through.
Gives us a tap.
Absolute muppet.
We get pretty messed up into Acqua Minerale, especially on the exit, and there was yellows temporarily, but I can assure you that was nothing. But
what is he doing, man? Are you joking? You are taking the mick. He's completely just wiped me out. Okay, right.
Ocon has taken us out.
Unboxing.
He's completely spun us out. We didn't get any damage, but I'll show you what he does actually. So he just clips my rear, going into Aqua Minerali. I get a massive slide, then he breaks his front wing because he's wheel hooked me. And now, going into the chicane, I squeeze him because I've had enough of him. But then, somehow, he gets a crazy exit. And now he's all over the back of me. And then, he just tags my rear, T-bones me, and puts me in the wall. Like, I cannot explain how stupid he is.
My God, what is he doing? He just completely...
So yeah, this is horrible, and it's just a matter of if we can
went
get
straight into us
back
and
to the points,
we're
basically.
screwed now. We're well out the points. Can I go? There we go.
So
Right,
I'm going to
P12.
skip on forward to when the safety car
At least we
comes
don't
in.
have super worn out tyres.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross on.
So now,
Cars in this lap, so we have about 15 laps of racing.
so
No
yeah,
pit stops.
we got a pretty horrible restart.
Oh, I'm going to
for
get
the
such a
safety
bad
car,
run. Oh my
and-
God. I knew it. I knew it and I
Yeah,
still
we're
screwed
already
it
on
up.
the back foot.
Anyway.
So
Okay, clear.
let's just try and keep up.
Wow, he's
from-
pulled out a big gap, hasn't
by
he?
staying in his
Okay,
DRS, and
let's try to make some positions now after that silly incident. Should have been a 10-second penalty for Ocon.
Just focus on the driving. Okay, Gabriel, Antonelli's behind you. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
So we've got to stay ahead of Antonelli. The team have set that as a target for us. I think we can
yeah,
do
we
that
have
if we just
to
stay in the DRS of Stroll,
attack
but
and defend from
easier
quicker
said than done,
cars.
obviously. Because he is in an Aston Martin and
So it's not
Antonelli's in a
ideal,
Mercedes, so
because these cars are a lot quicker than us.
we'll try, but might not work out. And we've also used so much battery this lap as well. So let's save that for a bit.
As Antonelli tries to
Now
go
we
for a
burn
move,
it
but
again.
thankfully doesn't succeed. But now, moving forward,
He's
just
going
one
to get
lap
past,
later,
isn't he?
we are coming up to the back of Lance Stroll, and we're using all of our battery, and we're going to move down the inside. He does move under braking quite a bit actually, as there's yellows behind and Lance is off the track. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Well, we will see what you did. So, Stroll kind of moves under braking, and then
What even happened? Oh, is that
it's
Stroll?
just Stroll doing Stroll things. He literally
punt
just
him off,
drives
did
off
I?
the track, and yeah. No, you did
I
not,
don't think I
thankfully, but annoyingly, Antonelli does get past.
I don't think I punted him off.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there.
Yeah, Antonelli's just gone round the outside of us.
Let's focus right until the checkered flag.
Well, we tried. I don't know what happened to Stroll though. I genuinely don't know. And as we've gone wide and Hamilton's got us now, Yeah, that's quite annoying. Hopefully we can stick with him, but again, he's in a Ferrari. It's going to be quite hard to do so. But
and yeah, that DRS was crucial for us, but Hamilton gets away.
I don't think
and
we have a threat from behind because they were battling pretty hard. So we'll have DRS for this straight, which is quite nice.
This race... yeah, it's not great.
Oh my god.
Your front wing's damaged. Expects a lot of understeer and let her replace it.
Yeah, this race is going from bad to worse.
And yeah, this really
We've
isn't
got
great.
some
We're
pretty
going to be
bad
dead
wing
last,
damage now.
I've got some options for you, so go and check
We're
your
just
MFT.
going to...
odds, so well, it's a shame, but it happens sometimes. You do get that one bad race.
We had an issue attaching the front wing. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race.
Oh, there's even an issue with the front wing now, so yeah, obviously we're completely finished. Unless there's like a safety car or something, but
Pit strategy complete.
it's alright. We'll just keep driving about until the end of the race, and if nothing happens, then I'll just skip on forward, so then you don't have to just watch me driving about in circles.
Skipping on to the last lap. And
yeah, I'm just hoping Hulkenberg gets points, to be honest. There's not really much we can do, so
battery charge is high. Let's use that over. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
well, what a terrible race. It does happen sometimes, though, so I'm not really that bothered, but Lewis Hamilton gets driver of the day, probably because he started last.
There was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen. He takes victory.
Well, it's never easy and straightforward to put a race like this together today, Crofty, in changeable weather conditions. But they did their best.
Changeable weather conditions?
Use the information wisely.
What are you on about?
On the track. That was the most important thing.
He's been watching a different race. Changeable
We
conditions.
had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. But there can only be one on the... After an event like
So,
that, who
oh
knows
my
what the sport
god,
has in store for us
Hulkenberg gets
next time out.
P5 in
Be
the
sure to
end.
join us once again as we continue
Wow,
to bring
that
you
is actually
excitement
really good from him.
Formula One.
Now, let's look at the standings. So, Hulkenberg's now right behind us. We're both next to each other. And we are P6 in the standings, just 1 point behind Williams, which is quite good. So, that was a pretty awful race. And yeah, there's not a lot to say really. But we are 80 rated. I forgot to mention as well. I think that might have been after qualifying that we got that rating bump. But decent race. And I'm actually not sure which upgrades we were going to put on the car, but I'll have a look at that now because we need some rear stability. Maybe that was just a setup based issue, but it looks like we do need some rear downforce because I was running a default setup pretty much. So, what is going on? Okay, just got 80 rated, but we need rear downforce clearly. After that absolutely awful race, and we've got Monaco next as well, so we definitely need rear downforce. But yeah, let's see if we can actually buy. Oh, we've already bought it, so that will come in 9 days. Sadly, not for the Monaco Grand Prix, but yeah, I mean, what can we do? So, that was an absolutely awful race. And on that disappointing note, I'll see you all next time.